right, start running.
All right, now we'll take a shot and then sprint. Just to the wall. All right, now sprawl and sprint. All right, good. Everyone get a partner. So, just for demonstration, Jay's my partner. All I'm doing first is just running. He's just giving me a little resistance. Just running. All right. Stop going. Yep, keep going. All right, switch it up. All right, good. So now the guy that's going backwards is going to have the hands on the shoulders, and now we're shooting through. Right back up. He's getting a little bit of resistance. So as I'm backing up, Jason's shooting, I'm going to try and knock him sideways a little bit. Just give him a little bump this way as he stands back up. Now you stand all the way back to your feet. Just understanding that this position here is probably the weakest that you're ever going to be taking a shot. So now if your partner pushes on this shoulder, just to give you a little push, you understand the importance of the reshot and turning your shoulders. All right? Yeah, you're going to stand up each time though. There you go. No, you gotta stand up each time. Guys, don't be afraid to, to really knock your partner down on his back. Make them use their balance. There you go. Good. So when his shoulder turns, try to push on that outside shoulder. Make him have to really balance. There you go. Yeah. Have you switched yet? Go ahead, switch on. Go ahead, switch it up. No. I'm just giving you a break because you haven't had a break yet. There you go. So have your hands on his shoulders before he even shoots. So as Chris goes and he shoots, I'm looking to turn his shoulders, all right? So now, guys that are pushing as Jace goes, if you haven't figured it out already yet, now all I'm doing is my hand on the inside is going to come to the outside grip. I'm going to keep my inside tie here, and all I'm going to do is look, just turn my hips. I'm looking to push and pull. All right, so this being like a full circle drill, if he's a disciplined wrestler, as I have my inside tie on him, he has to clear this arm, all right? That's what's gonna beat him being thrown to his back. Everyone see that? So now we're gonna be a little bit more competitive here, this drill. So I'm gonna get inside tie. He has to try and clear and twist his shoulders on his own terms to clear this tie, all right? So as he goes and shoots, I'm gonna come here, all right, trying to beat him. So if he does it right, he clears and comes right back around, all right? 1, 2. There you go, good. It's gonna be ugly, but it's good. It's tough, right? So you'll have to, guys, look up here real quick. So if he has his right foot forward, I know he's gonna shoot high crotch on this side. So I have to pay attention to my hand placement. So the same side hand is the hand that's gonna be coming from my leg is gonna go on the outside. Triceps, right? So if he switches, now it's gonna be the other way around. Everyone see that? All right. So now, Chris, as he's going to shoot, try and switch your hips as you're passing him by. All right? It's almost like a matador. Like you're taking his shot and you're just taking his momentum. There you go. Good. So now, Jake, you feel how he's knocking you off balance? now, Ben, you have to try to turn your hips a little bit. Try to do like almost like Matador. So as Jace goes and shoots, now I'm gonna try and knock him out backwards. Yeah. You'd have to go the other way. He tricked you. Go ahead, switch it up. What's that?
You're clearing your left, reaching into your right. So I'm gonna go. Nope.
So
Clear left.
Yeah. Well, he's coming in this way. So you're gonna look to grab the inside tie on this one here.
Okay.
And then, yeah. There you go. So now, Jake, you're looking to have the outside grip on him. Yep. So now that his left foot is forward, you're gonna look to have this here because he's gonna release to shoot for that high crotch, right? So as he goes through, you're gonna pass his elbow by and look to twist his upper body.
Okay.
There you go.
I know, you saw it in my hip, I thought I killed him. I'm fine.
Yeah, punish him for shooting on.
It is awkward shooting the opposite side, and it's designed for you not to succeed, to be honest. All right, good. So now we're getting into down blocking. James, come here. So as he has his inside tie and he looks to go and shoot for that high crotch, his hand is going to pass through. Everyone see that? So again, I'll give him the inside tie. Just as long as I have an elbow, I have what they call a sugar foot. I know he's going to shoot for this leg. So as he goes and he shoots, inside tie, I'm passing this by, I'll step my leg back in, I can take my re-shot, or just come around and get two. So he has to be pretty disciplined with his, so now if I'm going, Jake's going to try and pass this elbow through, right? So I have to make sure that I'm really committing and coming and shooting deep all the way through. Because the only thing that's going to beat that is if you're penetrating far enough. Alright? So you have to commit and stepping in all the way. Alright? 1, 2. So you're going to give them inside tie. Yep. So Ben, you gotta be quick and kick that leg out. Huh?
Which end am I down?
So now his feet are switched. He's gonna be shooting. This hand's gonna be coming, right? So now you're gonna go thumb down here. So as he goes for the high crotch, you just pass that elbow right by. Yep. And you're gonna lift your left leg. Take that. So now this is the down block. It doesn't matter. Call it tie inside. There you go. So you just have to highlight. This is where the whole down block comes from now. There you go. Yep. There you go.
I know, that's why I stopped.
Yep. So perfect. That was kind of a perfect scenario, like he hit his down block, but you committed and you stepped all the way through and still caught his leg. Inside tie. Yep. Nice.
Switch.
Fun. Good. Nope. No, you're not supposed to win. There you go. So your hand just slipped off his elbow. Hit you in the nuts. That's how you know he's committing. Yeah. All right, guys, look up here real quick, Jace. So he's gonna go full speed. Go. So you have to overcommit with shucking that elbow through and going kind of ass over tea kettle coming here, right? If your leg still gets caught, you're just not, I guess, like overcommitting to that and doing, like I said earlier, like a matador. So as he goes, because we know it's coming. I know it's coming. I know he's coming. Ready to go. So when we go back to 2 drills ago, we were emphasizing on turning his shoulders, right? So now we're going to put it all together into one. So as he goes, I'm still here on this elbow. I'm passing this through. All right? Good. 1, 2. You can switch. No, you just have to step in more. I mean, again, like, he knows it's coming. There you go, perfect. That's like the perfect scenario right there. But again, like, if like you shot hard enough through, you should shoot and then come around, turn the corner, and you guys would be almost facing each other. There you go. Who did? So think about head position and stuff too. There you go. So now maybe like on the extension, just start to reach up more, because his hip can only go so high. You know what I mean? There you go. Nice. My eye. My eye. There you go.
So what happens when
What?
We should out of here, son. So bad. See the name on the back of the shirt?
All right, Jace, come here. All right, so now we're gonna go live. One guy's shooting, one guy's defending. So now, as Jace goes, we're still gonna give him inside tie. As Jace goes, I defend here. Now look, the reshot. Now he has a reshot back on this side. No, back on this side. So now we're looking to switch back and forth, down blocking, just trying to get into that habit. So if I'm going with Jace, he goes, he down block, he passes by, now I'm coming back up. Alright? So now we're thinking in the future, like a chess match, we're planning moves ahead. We've already shot once, we saw that he had a good down block, he almost scored on us. Now we're gonna think 2 shots ahead. Alright? 1, 2. So Ben, you still got to block both sides. You should be able, you guys should just, it should be nullified. You should be walking all the way back. You should be shooting.
I'll go back.
Yep.
But I'm trying to collect if I can. Right?
Yep.
4.
What do you, don't be giggly. Come on. There you go. There you go. So just for the sake of the drill, plan on missing the first one, all right? No, so Jace, you have to shoot. You have to shoot for that first one. You have to commit to that high crotch. There you go. There you go. Good. So did you feel how like your hands had a big portion of that? You were he's longer than you, but you were still keeping him at bay. So now, like Joe, you have to think about shooting through his arms or getting a better clear off your shoulders. There you go. So Jace, you're just slow. You were just slow. You know it's coming. All right, time in the water break. That's it. One-dimensional.
Didn't help your Nogi.
So just one quick little side note of what we were just going over. So same scenario. I'm gonna give him inside tie, except now when I go and I pass my knee, I'm not gonna lift it. I'm just gonna cut my knee in, pass his elbow by. So I gotta shoot. So I'm cutting, I'm looking to feed this right through. So that as I feed it through, I cut my knee in, it'll come right behind. All right, just food for thought, but we're gonna switch it up.
CD listeners.
So we're gonna start off underhook. We're gonna give him our wrist, all right? So we're gonna be offensive in a defensive position. So he has a pretty good setup right now to take me down. Head position, all right? So we're gonna give him everything. So instead of me fighting for his wrist over here, what he's gonna do, if I grab his wrist, most guys he's gonna pull it in, right? Can't really do much from there. So instead, I'm gonna give him my wrist so I can manipulate and get him to do what I want. So I'm gonna just pop up a little bit. I'm gonna lower my level. I'm ducking underneath here. I'm coming here for a body lock. So, you know, I guess you could say you're playing possum a little bit. You're giving him just enough to get where you want. I guess like this was what like goes like through my mind as I would wrestle. I would give guys enough to make them feel confident in where they are, just so you head position, just so that I can get them where I want. So again, I'm gonna have same side leg, almost trying to get next to him. This foot is gonna be the one that's gonna penetrate. So whichever foot you guys like to shoot with, it's left side. Same thing, head position. He grabs my wrist, I'm gonna give it to him. So my inside leg is the one that's gonna step in. So I'm gonna lower my level, pop this up. So as I lower my level, popping this up, shooting this in, coming right around here. It's important to have this arm trapped. All right, we just did all this work. We might as well keep this arm. And then from here, simple lift. Either you can grab the arm or the inside leg, just lift. All right, so one more time. We're gonna give them underhook. Head position, I'm gonna wave my right here, just say grab, stupid. I'm gonna pop them up. All right, so we can do mat return, come here, what they call claw, inside leg. All right, you wanna see it again?
Nope.
1, 2. No, you're just gonna allow him to grab your wrist. Yeah. So it is like a little bit difficult to try to get like that level change. Yep. Like I said, you either try and pop him up, a little pop up, just get that level change. Yep. Yep. Body lock.
So when you pop it, you're just gonna make it pinching it with the like.
Yeah, 2 and 2. There's a puppy in here. And the dog is running here. Yeah. Yeah. The dog is ran out. I mean, I did microdose earlier, so it could have been something else, but. See, I knew I saw a dog. Yeah. So Chris, you're gonna put. Oh, so you're doing it. So Jake, you're gonna have head position on him. Yep. So that means you're hold on, right there in the pit of his neck. So, who's hitting the move, Jake? Yeah. All right. So sorry. Oh yeah. All right. So now you have a tight overhook. Yeah. So now shoot all the way to the far side. Yep, yep. Perfect. Yep, you can lift, do a mat return. Then that might be your move. Show the other side. So Jace, you gotta get a tighter overhook. Now you gotta pop her head up. So with the tight overhook, you're gonna come up and lift up. Yep. Now you're gonna dip your head down. There you go. Good. Like if we're up against the cage wall, right? I have this here. You know, now you're gonna be able to have. Oh.
Are you popping to stand up straight?
What's that?
You like to stand up straight?
No, but well, yeah, just to make the level change a little bit easier. So here, cage wall, right? Yeah. So same scenario.
Oh, okay.
You know. Because everyone's going to come to that wrist, especially like they know you're defending that takedown with that far wrist. Yeah. Well, it's the important part is the inside foot is what's stepping in. So I need to get an overhook. Yep. So Jace, you're next. Yep. There you go. So now you just have to kind of pop them up a little bit. You're gonna dip your head down, and then you're gonna throw your arm right over. Perfect. Because like realistically, it is just the inside leg is just stepping across all the way. What's that? No.
Because he's probably trying to circle in front of you.
Yeah. What are you, Tyler?
So you just want to watch?
So like I was just talking about that with Joe, like the shot and dropping to your knee is just more of an emphasis of you getting that level change. So if you can beat his head just by a simple here and then coming across, by all means do less work. But if you can't beat his head, then you have to shoot through the opposite side.
You should practice it with the knee dropping it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what are we doing, Brian?
In a second. Good day.
When I wear 2 pairs of socks.
Time on the cage. Alright, so again, we're gonna do like a little bit playing possum, Jace. So we're gonna say I shot Jace with front headlock. So I'm gonna stay here, kind of in the bad position, but I can still score. So this hand that's in my right side, I'm gonna look, have it right here, to the same side. Alright, does that make sense? This hand's just on the other side. So all I'm gonna do from here is I'm just gonna look to run and step and lean him back over. So obviously, if he goes for grappling, he goes for guillotine. Same concept right here. Grapplers will come over around this way. Alright. So instead of a guillotine, they're gonna have front headlock. They said, I took a shot, front headlock. I'm looking to block this hit, step around. Turn. Let's see, so like the emphasis is sticking your head up and popping your back. So like Joe, you do this pretty well when you go and you finish your shots. But the hardest part is having your head stuck on this side and then looking around. That's the hardest part, I'm not gonna lie. But from here, if you find his hip with this hand, it's a little bit easier. Now I can stop playing with my shot. Say if I can't step, I can take a long shot here. Alright. Alright, 1, 2. So if you want, you know, like have him do it from a guillotine. So you like even use more head and arch. Try to really, yeah. So like it should just flip him almost. I want to see his feet in the air. Yep, so your right leg is now going to step around. So it's gonna big shuffle step. Big shuffle step. Yep. So now you're gonna go head up. So when you step around, you step around right here. So now head up and sit back onto your right butt cheek. Yep. Perfect. Yep, 2 and 2. You look like a wrestler there for a moment. For a moment. All-American Benny right there. Yep. So now you're gonna go head up and then sit like on your right butt cheek. You don't have to do anything with that hand. Yep. And then belly out. There you go. Yep. So, in the case that like you can't find his leg on that side, this hand will just look for. So his right now that leg is back. So you'll probably have to shuffle towards me. No, towards me. Yep, just to get that leg. Now it's there. Now you can shoot across. There it is. Yep. Yep.
What were you saying about that long shot?
So saying that like if I can't get. Yeah, if I get so just earlier, like, his near side leg was there, right? So now his far side leg, I can't step around, he's doing pretty good. Now I'm just going to shoot through.
Oh, okay.
Ben, come here for a second. Guys, look up here real quick. So, like, just for shits and giggles, right? We're going to front headlock. I'm going to block right here. I'm going to step behind. You should just do a pop. And he should just fall. That's it. All right? So, it's just simple, like, leverage and mechanics. As I'm lifting here, I'm using my head to make them, like, I guess if you take a chair, topple a chair over, right? Alright? No. Yeah. So now step behind bend. Yep. So when you lift your head up, you're gonna sit your ass down and you're gonna kind of bring this leg through. Yeah, you're gonna step around though. Yep. So now you're gonna go head up and you're gonna kind of swing your leg in. Yep. Perfect.
That's crazy.
Perfect. So you gotta make sure that when you're stepping through, your head is up in her armpit. Yep. So now the only thing you're not doing is you step behind fine. You just have to kind of bring your leg through. Because your leg ends up kind of sweeping her leg. Yep, there you go, good. That might be your move.
That might actually be.
Yeah. but you can't. Yeah. All right, so guys, if you haven't done it already, so if Jace goes guillotine on me, I'll step around here, right? And then this hand's coming to the opposite side. I'm looking to run around his head. All right. So I have Jason the guillotine. His hand's coming up here. His hand's coming around, finding the inside hip, and he's just running around and he's gonna put me down. All right. 1, 2. So obviously don't squeeze it as hard as you can, but give him like a little pressure so they know what it feels like. Yeah, if you can still step and trip, even better. More demeaning. Get off my head.
That's what I'm all about.
Scumbag trying to go high elbow. Yeah, from guillotine. So yeah, so then now Chris. So go ahead, give him a good squeeze. So Chris, you have a couple seconds, right? Here. Now you're gonna run towards me, Chris. So this arm goes up. This hand comes, nope, this way. Now run towards me, Ben. Yep. So same concept. Try to step this leg around his hip. Head up. Yep. There you go. Right to Von Flu. Good on the fence. All right, so I guess we'll start from here. So with your partner, referees crawling, guy on top trying to stop him from touching the wall. Guy on bottom is gonna touch the wall. So it's hard. Oh yeah, you were there on Sunday. So you're doing anything you can to prevent him from touching that wall. You have to try to hold him down. All right? Anything you can.
What do we do when we hit the ball?
You reset and come back the other way. All right, start going. Yeah. There you go. You can try and stand up, lift him up, pick him up, carry him back the other way. Go ahead, switch it up and go back the other way. Top guy bottom, bottom guy top. Get set. Go. Yeah, there you go, Jace. Keep crawling, keep crawling. No, keep going. Keep going. 5-minute round, back and forth. Try and pick him up. Pick him up, Jake. There you go. There you go. There you go, Jace. Now you gotta try and tie up her arms. It's hard to crawl with just one arm. There you go. Keep rolling, Ben. Keep rolling. One minute. Come on, Ben. 30 seconds, Ben. Oh my goodness. Watch out. Time.